I wasn't planning on trying to jump on tonight, but when Dan said that he thought that this would be something that the culture, general Americans would be on the side of Harvard, I just had to speak up. Um, uh, Dan, this is like a 70-30, where every time Harvard gets hit by Trump, 70% of Americans are stoked. I mean, you have no idea the disdain for the elites that's going on right now in general, and that's what got Trump into power. And Dan, I've always actually wanted to ask you, and I'm glad it's a larger group here too, because I can't. There's my other dog, by the way. Um, I couldn't agree with Botch and her journey here more, but uh, how is the left ever going to get back into power? I mean, when I was growing up, the left had a lot of issues that I could like see where, uh, even though I grew up Republican, like the health issue and stuff, and they were the anti-establishment, and that would made them cool. But now they don't have that, and they don't even have the anti-war thing anymore. So I'm just wondering, like Dan and anybody else who wants to speak to this, how are you guys ever expect to get culture back if all you're doing is defending institutions left and right all day long? I mean, you've got to realize that that is one of the main appeals of Trump.
Yeah,
and so that's kind of my question.
Great question, Paul. Dan, and then anybody else wants to jump in.
Yeah, Paul, look, I totally agree with you on Harvard specifically, right? That like Harvard is a rich target, right? And there's a reason he's going after just, Harvard and Penn. But I do think more broadly, the idea of going after these institutions, because it is so raw political, I think will backfire. But I hear you, and I agree it's one of Trump's secret sauce. I don't know how we're going to get that back. I don't think it's that simple. If it were, we would have done it. But you're right. We're void of leaders. We're void of ideas. And it's going to take a little bit to figure out people from communities who have a pulse on what is happening and what are the problems with solutions, not consultants in Washington, D.C. who do a focus group and say, aha, here's the big three that's going to win us the election.
And Paul, I think Democrats, they are the party of the elite. We have a very strong elitist wing of the Democratic Party who put us in the position that we are in right now. Had the Democratic Party had a robust primary, having a former Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg out there, or Senator Klobuchar, or Congressman Beto, now after the fact, saying that President Biden shouldn't have ran when they didn't have the courage to call for robust primaries in 2023. I went to the DNC convention, and up in the loges were the people who purchased seats for millions of dollars, but on the ground was the Democratic faithful. So I think both parties cater to the elite, Paul.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The Democratic Party definitely needs to have a reckoning about who it is in service to. Matter of fact, both parties too, because the last time I checked, there are working class and poor people who may identify as Republican or Libertarian or Democrat or no party at all that need government leaders who are going to cater to their needs and not to the upper echelons of society.
That was a delicious video experience. I think you'll agree. Now, what you need to do in return for getting to enjoy that is hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss a thing.